Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight.
Welcome back to another episode of That's News to Us, where a majority of what we say is actually news to us.
To start today's episode off, I would like to address the artists in the world.
Art is a huge part of society. It's all around us and everything we see. Who better to tell us than an art teacher?
Recently, news has spread throughout the community of a burn book found in our own home school. Many of us are shocked that our own peers are capable of such saddening insults. Bullying has never been tolerated in a school environment, but nevertheless, teachers have a tendency to kind of push it away. As students, we ask of you, please do not push aside such of these things and ignore them, because while it may seem small to you, it is very big to us.
And in other news, a WO student got to drop a puck at the Rangers game on Friday, February 10th. Amy Darks got the privilege of dropping the puck to do their excellent artwork and winning the pink shirt contest.
Good job, Amy. Thank you for showing support and taking a stand for your art for Pink Shirt Day.
Because any bullying isn't acceptable, so thank you.
That's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching.
Tune in next time to That's News to Us.
Well, hello there. Do you know we have a TV studio here at WO? Well, come on in. I'll show you around. Let's go. So come on in. Right over here, we got our control room. And here's our director, Brooklyn. Why don't you tell the camera what we do?
So I'm over here and keeping control of everything that's going on between cameras and second in charge from our producer.
Nice. Sounds good. All right. And here's our tech director here, Ethan. Tell people what you do.
I just switch between all three of the cameras.
Nice. Keeping her going. We got a system here. Got to keep everything together. Here's our producer, Taya. Why don't you explain what you do?
I make sure that the episodes that we do are good for you guys and make sure that everything here runs smoothly.
Of course, quality. There we go. All right, back here into the audio room, we have Regan and Josh making sure everything's sounding nice and clear. And I'll just take you guys back over here into our actual studio room. And here are our three lovely camera people back here who control all the shots, make sure everything's looking good on their individual cameras. And here's our floor director, Tabby, looking like a boss over there, yeah? All right. And over here's our second anchor, Jamie.
You're late.
I know, I'm sorry.
You're really late.
Yeah,
30 seconds! 30
Oh,
seconds!
30 seconds.
no. All right, let's get ready here.
Ready, steady, ready? We're good? We're good? Like.
If you're the type of person to go up to someone drawing and ask them to draw you, there's a special place in hell for you. As innocent as you might think your action is, it's also incredibly annoying. Many artists, such as myself, are paid for such requests. So unless you've got a 20 in your pocket, don't go expecting me to drop everything and fulfill your request. For that matter, don't expect artists to do anything for free. No, exposure is not payment. I can't go into the grocery store and use exposure to buy a carton of milk, so how about you take your exposure and shove it? The only reason we're all broke artists is because you guys don't want to pay us.
Welcome to this interview episode. I'm Raylyn, a WO student. Thank you for joining us as I'm here today interviewing a WO student, Mrs. Blackwood. How are you today?
I'm good, Raylyn. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your role in the school.
I'm an art teacher here at Waterloo, Oxford. It's my 18th year here. So I guess I'm a senior art teacher. And I do my best to give students an opportunity to explore different art mediums and get ready for school after high school in terms of art.
Describe some ways you present and display students' artwork throughout the school and help them pursue their further goals.
Okay. So at Waterloo, Oxford, we have a green wall. So on that green wall, we try to rotate artwork there so students get to show their work and the school gets to see what we do here at WO. We have various display cases around the school that we also use. Sometimes we use the library as well to show work, and we've recently purchased a TV.
Can you show us some of your artwork and students' artwork?
Okay, so most of this is student work. Some examples of a graphic piece. right here. This is one example I did for a project, so students can see how to work with that. We have an example of drapery, so pencil work. We have an example of working with anatomy, so working with anatomy, bone structure, muscle, skin, also designing tattoos. And another example of that same idea.
Why do you think art is an important part of education?
Art education is really critical in terms of helping create well-rounded students. Art is a way for them to express themselves, gives them an opportunity to showcase their ideas, their creativity, and it also allows them to explore different materials to decide what way they would best represent themselves in their artwork.
Art is an elective, which means you have to promote students' interest in your courses. How do you do this?
We do a number of things here. We try to do community events. So our students in grade 12 have art shows outside of the school environment, which allows the community to see what we do, and it showcases our students' work. We participate in different things like Rendezvous, which allows us to display artwork and it helps promote the arts here at WO. We do grade 8 night, which allows parents that are helping their kids decide on their courses for grade 9 and what school they're going to attend. We showcase art here that way, brochures, and lots of displays around the school as well.
What advice can you give the young artists in the school about making their artwork public, and what should you expect?
I think it's really important at a young age to start showing your work every opportunity you can. So if you have an opportunity to show with school, it's a nice way to start. It's less intimidating. So I think it's really important to keep working. Take every opportunity that comes your way community-wise, especially when you're young, because it gets you out there and people start to recognize who you are. Because it becomes more difficult as you become older to get your name out there. And also having a web page, getting yourself out there in the internet environment would be also a good way to get more exposure.
Nice. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us, and thank you guys for watching.
Thank you, Raylene.
You're welcome.